God damn it. Okay, thank you.
There.
Alright. So, here we go. Alright, as Cleo's closing, he's casting the Hex spell, and he points at the thing, and the thing, only the thing would be able to realize this, but he's got, like, this bad mojo feeling. And, Khalil's blade crackles with, like, dark electricity.
Okay.
How is your blade crackling with electricity? Where did that come from?
That's gonna be the necrotic damage that gets added onto these hits.
That makes sense.
Does a 3 hit?
The spell doesn't have an effect on your sword, though. It has an effect on him. It doesn't make your blade do anything extra. He'll take the extra damage, but from his hex.
Yeah.
But as he brings the sword back, the electricity leaks from the body to the blade.
But this is Eldove style Mary Sooness here.
Well, no, because Eldove's Mary Sooness always has an in-universe justification. You can't just make stuff up.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, be that way.
What I need you to do, you got homework this week. You and Nodal, you need to take him aside. You need to tutor him in the ways of, like, massaging Mary Sooness into the game.
You have to be as bullshit as you say you are.
Alright.
You have to really feel it. No, go ahead and roll the hit rolls.
Okay. Oh, the first hit was damn it. Okay, you got me off my game here.
Roll the d20. Add your
Yeah, I know.
Okay, add your strength and your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
The first hit was a 23 to hit.
That
and
hits.
That's 16 slashing damage. Is it an extra d6? Yeah, okay, and an extra 1 necrotic damage on top of that.
Okay.
Superiority die. Make a strength save.
At disadvantage, right?
No.
Yep. Oh, that's right. It's
Hex
ability
does not affect saves.
That's
Only
right.
checks. And he
Damn
passes. He's fine.
Okay, well, you're still going to get an extra d10 of damage on there.
Okay. No, if Hex affected saves, it would be like the best spell in the game.
I thought it was
Alright,
the
amazing.
best spell in the game, so that's...
It's still pretty good. It's still pretty good.
That's
Okay,
alright.
so 16 plus 7 is... God, what can I?
I'm up to 24 on that first attack. That's
Yeah,
what I've got.
24.
Okay.
Alright, 24.
Sure.
Alright, so second hit. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's 10 and 5, 15 damage on top of that.
Okay.
So it's... And then that's a 22 to hit
That does it.
for 15, 16, 17, 18, 15, 33, and then the first hit was a 24, so 57 damage? Yeah.
57. Khalil closes the distance with the devil. And sure enough, he strikes 3 solid hits against it. And when he pulls the sword away, you see the wounds he leaves. They look repugnant. They look fetid. They look like they're going to boil over. And yeah, when Khalil's done with this slashing, he's got these 3 terrible festering wounds. Doobly.
So I'm gonna have my owl fly in there, and I just want to make sure. I checked online to see what the wingspan of a tiny owl would be, and it said 2 feet.
No, he's fine.
So it can go through this door.
Yeah, he can
right?
go anywhere.
I just wanted to make sure, and you have it fly through,
Yeah.
smack him, and then fly away.
Smack him. All right,
I'm actually not gonna have him land back on me because that seems like a poor choice. I have him over here.
roll the hit for the owl.
Should put him within 10 feet of the paladin for that saving throw bonus.
Oh man. 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay, and do I have anything I want to do with a actual action if I make that into a bonus? And no, most of everything I have is super high level or fire. So nope, I'm
Alright.
good.
Orphan.
Or Eldove.
Alright. Orphan is gonna die. She doesn't know anything about what's going to happen.
Oh!
Like, what's happening really?
Can I actually take an action?
You just
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, quicken haste on Orphan and Tarin.
okay.
Okay, great.
Works for me.
So now
Alright.
Orphan can run through time.
Orphan like teleports right here. And
She
She's
travels
gonna-
so fast, no time to explain.
she's gonna come over here and gonna take, let's see, 4 attacks without spending a key point yet.
Now, each of these squares costs double your movement to get through, yes?
Yeah, Orphan's not super concerned about that.
Do you have 50 movement left? Do you have 90 movement left?
It's something like
Is it just an infinity symbol at this point?
right. Okay, so one move for me right now. Now that I'm hasted, I get no joke 130 movement. 130 speed.
Orphan leaves through this door, comes back through this one, leaves again.
All right. Well, there's one crit. Yeah, these are all going to hit.
Okay.
Let me get some d8s out here. Alright, I think this is 5.
Yeah, just total it all up and give me the grand total.
I think this is 5 d8s. Yeah, that's 5
Yeah.
d8s. Okay. Oh, bad numbers.
Hmm.
Okay,
Bad luck.
so there's 18 plus 12, that's 30, and then 38 all told on the green one.
Okay.
Now, since they all hit, I'm going to start spending key points to do stunning strikes.
Okay. What save does he make? Strength save?
It's a con save.
Con save? And how many stunning strikes?
Well, I mean, we're gonna do this until he gets stunned.
Okay. What's the DC on the stunning strikes?
15.
Pass. Pass. Fail. Third one.
Okay, so I
Only got
spend
10.
3 key points.
3 key
I spend
points
3
there.
key points on that.
You knock him silly, and he looks like he's dazed for a moment.
All right. Now I'm gonna move over here. Spend another key point to do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Oh, I hope this finishes that pink guy off.
Oh, flyby.
Flyby's a pretty good feat, man.
This doesn't hit, but this 10 does. I'm pretty sure.
Well, Orphan doesn't have flyby, but he's stunned, so he can't get the reaction.
No, Orphan absolutely has flyby now that she has mobility.
I do have flyby, and that's gonna be 13 damage on Pink Devilicious.
Hey, where did you get flyby from?
It came from ability.
It was the feat mobility.
Gotcha. Okay.
Any enemy I hit cannot, any enemy I hit cannot take a attack of opportunity against me.
And how much damage?
So 13.
13. That's the wrong text file. There we go. And you start pummeling this one.
Mhm.
And he's still standing.
Then I leave.
Okay.
That all looked like a fucking
Now my question
blur.
is, are you actually keeping track of your movement, or are you just saying I can move wherever I want so I don't have to keep track of my movement anymore?
With 130 movement, I'm just saying I don't have to keep track of my movement. If I wasn't hasted, I would be keeping track. But this room, like,
Okay.
the places I'm going to is so small right now that it really doesn't matter.
But you're also moving in through an area that has difficult terrain.
I know
So,
that.
So what I'm saying is keep track even though you feel like you
Okay.
don't have to keep track. Okay.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Hit. 55, 60, 65, 70. Hit. 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 115. I'm back.
So you're all the way back
More
between
than
the
I
cabinets?
expected.
That's why.
Yeah,
that's
went
why
on.
I said because the movement looks like it's more than you're going to expect sometimes. So
Yeah.
you guys have to keep
But
track of the stuff even when it does.
I
seem like you
literally,
don't have to.
I still have 50 movement left after
Cool.
that.
And you took basically the least optimal path.
Yeah. And then I ended up back where I started. Hey, Zook, what's up?
Zook just sees a blur go by and then come back with bloodied fist and is like,
Yeah, like there's no way we're seeing that. Like that's so fast.
Arik,
Yes. This is gonna be bad.
Devilicious Green here
Mm.
holds his pitchfork at the ready, and he's looking over at his companion.
Mm.
Zook,
He
He
doesn't
doesn't
do
attack.
anything.
Zook.
He's stunned.
Oh.
I mean,
from where I'm at, could I see that happen? I could.
You saw Orphan run into the room. You did not see her doing any attacking. You got a wall in between you.
But I don't see the green guy raise his pick for, but not do anything.
From where you're
on his
at, you
turn?
can't see the green guy at all. You got a wall
Okay.
in the way.
All right. Well, then, from my perspective, what I know is
Orphan
at this
ran in
moment,
and ran out.
and I know a bunch of melee guys went this way, so I come over here
Okay.
and I say, "Hey, look, there's a bunch of people clustered by a guy. I might shoot him with the bow."
You might. How long does it take you to decide?
Not long.
Okay.
Quick question. Based on the hits, what is these guys' AC? Is it fair to say I would know at this point?
No.
I don't actually know what it is.
No, because that's the kind of thing I would get from my know your enemy checks.
Screw it. All right, I'm not going to take the bonus because I'm hoping to get the thing. Oh, and it's a good thing too. So that hits for 16.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry, 14.
Nope.
Nope. Still nope. Okay.
Zook fires an arrow into the room, but it clatters against the back wall.
And then he goes whoop, 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 and it's kind of just up, puts his back against this wall.
Back around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay. Arik.
Hello. Let's do.
Orphan, how long is he stunned for? Till the end of your next turn or his next turn?
Let me check here. End of my next turn.
Okay.
He still got the Street Fighter stars during his turn.
Let's cast Destructive Wave.
Ooh.
That's a thing we can do. 30 feet of me. Each creature I choose within 30 feet must succeed on a con saving throw.
Okay, so Zook, Fred, and Eldove all need to make a con saving throw.
Yeah. No, it's each creature I choose. I don't choose them.
Oh.
Can he go through walls? Just to see them?
No, it's only a 30-foot radius, so I wouldn't hit him anyway, I don't think.
30-foot radius
I'm
would
probably-
absolutely hit him.
You said
I would have to-
you said a con saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. Pass. And pass.
Alright, so it's 5d6 Thunder and 5d6 Radiant or Necrotic, and I'm choosing Radiant, so...
Okay. Yeah, just give me the grand total of damage.
Alright.
And the con save was for half damage, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So that is 3, 4, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 Thunder. Oh! I've lost connection to the server.
That's... Oh, me too.
Oh, yeah, I think the server's down.
Bricks down.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Brick died.
No, I'm still here.
Oh,
Oh.
but the Flumph game died.
I'm still on it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
only-
actually interact. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe part of the internet went down between them and us.
Failed to connect the master server connection.
How would
failed.
an internet go down? You're not making any sense.
Yeah, I'm getting
What is
that
this,
error,
Die
too.
Hard?
Tarin,
Restart.
finish rolling his damage for him.
Yeah,
It's kind of weirdly suspended in the air. I don't know, it was
5d6.
5d6.
Yeah, 5d6 Radiant.
Okay, it does let me restart time.
How much of the thunder damage was there?
14.
14?
I rolled
Gonna
like
restart.
shit.
Man, your fucking lightning
20.
damage
I
took
rolled
down the
25
connection.
on the 5d6.
Okay.
Apparently the secret is to just let other people roll for me.
Alright, are you guys able to reconnect? you trying?
Trying right now.
I'm gonna restart the game.
Okay, everybody, yeah, go ahead and restart Steam entirely. Don't just restart
That's, yeah,
Tabletop.
that's what I'm doing.
Restart
That's what I'm doing.
Steam,
That's what the Berserk Games forums suggests.
Exit Steam.
Tarin, it's your turn. You might as well go ahead and take your turn.
Knowing a good thing when I see it, I'm gonna go ahead and put my own hex on this guy for dexterity.
You got Hex
And-
too?
We're gonna start. I don't use it very often. I have a lot better things for my spell slots, but
Yeah, that's true.
and first attack hits an armor class of yes. Second attack, I know it's no higher than 20. It's a 20.
Okay.
Third attack hits a 25.
Okay.
And final attack hits a crit. No, almost. Hits a 19.
Okay, yeah, it's 4 hits.
Okay, so that's 4d8 plus 40 plus 46. Do you care about the fact that some of the damage is necrotic?
I do not, no.
Okay, I'll just give you the total then.
Actually, I don't think you can get 4 attacks. You can only get 3.
I have haste.
You have haste. That gives you 1 extra weapon attack. According to the spell.
It was all the extra attacks. Okay, I'll throw out the bigger die.
Yeah, just
to make things easier.
No, you can throw out the little one. I don't mind. I'm just double checking.
Okay.
I'm double checking everybody's spells now because.
Well, the last time we've been doing it, it's always been all the attacks. I honestly thought it was only 1 too, but those are all the same now. Okay, so let me re-add that.
I was overruled when I said it was only 1.
Oh, yeah, that's how I thought it happened. 8, 9, 10. 68
I'm
damage.
still getting failed to
68?
connect to master server.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
I've
We'll deal
restarted
with
Steam
that in a
Fight.
minute. Hold on 1 second. I can only do one thing at a time. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. Save this. Alright, I'm going to bring the server down for a second.
Okay.
Now it's gone.
I'm going to restart Steam. So there will be a black screen for a second.
What did it say when failed to connect to master server happens?
Connection failed.
You said
But
that
now-
there was a different whether or not I failed to connect to the master server.
Right. It says if the game doesn't show up on the server list, that's a Steam issue. But if you get the error message, won't connect to master server, that's a tabletop issue.
I failed to connect to master server.
Yeah, that's the error we're getting.
I got a message. I got host list received there for a second, but then it dropped out.
So you can't see anybody's game at all? You can't.
Nobody's game.
Nope.
Let's see if this let me like. See if I get the same error.
Yeah, now I can't actually see any games.
I'm gonna go to their Twitter. Currently
Yeah.
experiencing DDoSing to our master server, and we're working on getting it resolved as soon as possible.
Nice.
Oh,
No.
That
it's getting
sucks.
DDoS'd? Oh, shit.
Why would you DDoS Tabletop Simulator?
Because you're a
Oh,
jerk.
fuck.
Why would you DDoS anything?
You would be surprised what people.
Well,
do.
that
Is
was
it- is it-
that was 2 days ago.
Yeah, but they never had something saying it came back up.
Oh no, see I'm seeing games and things.
Alright,
do you
let me
have, like-
refresh your-
I'm not getting the error message, so I don't know what to...
Did you host the server again yet, or?
No, I was
Yeah, now
seeing
I
if
can
I
see
could...
some servers.
Oh, I've got
yes.
I got the
Yeah,
host
I
list
wasn't
received now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got the
It's
host
working,
list.
it's working for me again.
So
Yeah.
let me
Yep.
load the game
I
back.
think
up.
I think the whole
It just
thing
hiccuped
blinked.
for a moment. That's alright. We fixed it.
This
We're
is gonna be a really
genius.
fun part of the VOD.
We're geniuses.
I hope you wrote down that damage, because I've forgotten at this point.
I've already applied it. I made sure to apply it before I dealt with that. That's why I said I could only do
good.
one thing at a time. I did the important
Alright, so now
thing
let's
first.
apply it again. A few more
Tarin,
times.
you cut him deep and raw. You're striking bone.
Khalil sees that Taran's doing the same shit that he's doing. He's like, didn't know you could do that.
I've actually used it like twice, but yeah, usually my spell slots there's better uses for it.
So you hexed him on Dex? Is that what?
Yeah,
Is that
I
what it
usually
was?
go for
Okay.
Dex. That way they can't escape grapples or anything like that if they try.
Well, they can use athletics to escape a grapple, but he's already got
Right.
strength hexed. Okay, so everybody made it back in? Looks like everybody made it back in. So that brings us
Yeah.
to Devilicious.
Red.
And he blinks away.
God bless. I was seriously thinking about.
I disapprove of this.
Nodal. You have an AC, right?
Uh,
It's like
Last I
4
checked.
or something.
15.
Well, he rolled one of his attacks rolled a 1, so don't worry about that one.
I feel good about that one. Feel pretty
That
confident.
one's fine. The other two do hit though.
20.
Don't you already have haste up?
Not on
That's
himself.
No, actually
Yeah,
the
that's-
20 nullifies the other pitchfork attack.
awesome.
Which means
That's not a reaction.
I know.
No,
Wait.
I was telling McDohl. McDohl was
Okay.
asking if I already had haste up.
Thought that was
Shield
like
isn't
concentration.
concentration.
Okay.
Okay, I was confused. Why is haste a reaction? No, you use shield as
Yeah,
your
yeah.
reaction.
Yeah, yeah.
That's 8 piercing damage. I need you to please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Yeah. I
Just put
passed.
Colossus on him.
Okay. So go ahead and make the Constitution, or not Constitution, the Constitution save for concentration. Against 4.
Wait, what was the saving throw against? What was the DC?
That was its hideous poison.
You passed it. You're fine.
Okay.
Hideous, not poison. It's actually not. It's some sort of abyssal thing.
Infernal wound.
Yeah.
And you passed. Okay,
That's
you're
passed.
fine. So yeah, you feel this stinger cut across your body, but it doesn't actually find purchase in your flesh. Probably for the best, as far as you're concerned. Fred. He's gonna cast Animal Friendship. And try.
Sounds about right. I really want to see Fred's new spell.
Fred raises his crossbow and tries to fire at the devil that's accosting Eldove, but he's a bad aim.
Pings off my shield.
Friggin'
Takes down your owl.
I hate it when the GM moves my target out of range and I gotta run back up and get to him.
I know, right? I'm right there with you, Daniel.
Daniel's momentarily dazed when his target vanishes, but when he spins around and sees that he's back in the corner accosting Eldove with his tail, he immediately closes the distance. And
I love this man.
Misses by a lot.
Damn it.
Raises his greatsword above his head and tries to bring it down, but the devil throws it aside with his pitchfork. And my turn again. Okay. This is another reason why I don't like having a bunch of NPCs on the board. I got to take a bunch of turns in a row.
I take that back.
Tell
I
me
do
your
not
turn.
have expertise
Pink
of
Devilish
sleight
is
of hand.
still alive, huh?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he still is.
Still gonna
This
try
is
and
bad.
beat you up.
It's fine.
Arik, make an insight check. Just throw one for me real quick.
20.
20. This devil
Good number.
is injured very badly. You can see he's on his last strands. And you don't have a lot of experience facing devils in combat, but you would imagine this one's morale is broken by now. But something continues to press it forward to fight. Arik, your AC is 18, so it's gonna miss. That's
Nope.
gonna miss. That's gonna hit. Arik, take 11 piercing damage. And throw that con save for me, please.
Man, those tail strikes are doing some work.
It hasn't landed on anybody yet this session.
19.
Yeah, you're fine.
At least it's forcing us to make those con saves, roll at those high numbers.
And once again, it throws its tail out, and it scratches you, and you feel the burn of it, but the wound is not deep enough. That brings us to Khalil.
I have 19 hit points.
Oh, cry when you're dead.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hey, Eldove, want to switch pieces?
Absolutely, yeah, just
Put
move
me
me.
in that corner.
Just move me.
And hack.
Sure.
Come on, die. Randomize. Something's not right with... 20?
That hits. Who's got pork snaglins? I want some.
20 to hit. 16 plus 3 is 19. 19 on the first hit.
19, and that's it.
19 drops him.
Khalil
Okay.
rears back, runs his blade through this creature's chest, and it dissolves into a pile of smoking bile.
As a bonus action,
Okay.
I can retarget my haste or my hex. I'm going to.
Does that require line of sight?
That's a good question. Let's look at the.
Does Khalil even know that guy's there?
He does, because there's sounds of combat coming from there, and he sees
yeah.
Arik facing off in the doorway.
Well, you have movement left, or you
I
might
know. I
have
burned
more.
all. I went
Oh.
through 30.
You can
getting
do that
to,
later. It's until the duration ends. It just
Yeah.
says you can recast it. So
Hex requires
Okay.
line of sight, but you can very easily move. Well, you can move a little bit over to the doorway. I'd have to draw the line to see if you could see him or not.
Well, see, the thing is, getting into that corner burned out all my movement for this turn.
Okay, then yeah, you can't move anywhere else. So that brings us to Eldove.
All right. I'm going to use my turn, grabbing the eyes out of this demon.
Okay, so you're going to spend your turn gouging the eyes out before they melt?
Yep.
And
Probably a
it's
good
the
idea.
most disgusting thing you've ever done. You're like, man, wish it was a goddamn nude. I'd petrify it first.
Oh man, I'm grabbing the eyes out of there with Mage Hand. Not touching that. That's gross.
That brings us to
5 pounds of pressure is strong enough to sever the optic
Orphan.
nerve.
It's melting.
Dart back in here.
Okay.
Hit this. Let's see. Let's start with 2 against the pink one.
Okay.
So that's a 14 and a 24. One of these will hit. For 6 damage.
Against the pink one?
Yeah.
And that's it.
No, man.
You dive into the room and you throw one well-placed punch and you feel your hand just impact with its skull. And something inside gives way and breaks. And the thing moves no more and it begins to melt.
Alright, let's see here. I can't push with this, can I? Alright, so then she moves over to the other one. And yeah, let's throw a couple more on there. That's a 28 and a 13. For 7 damage.
7 damage, alright.
Yeah. And I'll throw a key point onto stun.
Okay.
Stunning strike.
And he passes. He's fine.
Okay, and I get one last hit if I spend a key point, I believe. So I'll go ahead and do that.
You've burned a lot of key points in this battle.
Not so many as you. Oh,
There it is.
Oh, well.
There it is.
There we go.
That's like 3
Hooray.
times I've crit during this one encounter. It's nice.
Well, hasted monk.
It's just too bad I'm not rolling better damage. So that's 10 damage all told. And I'll just toss another key point on there, why not?
Stun?
Yeah.
And he's fine.
Okay. And then she's gonna mose on back out.
And you clobber him. You dive into the room and you give him a couple good strikes. You dive back out. Arik,
Yes.
this last one here, the one that Orphan just jumped in the room and clobbered for a moment, drops his pitchfork. He's clutching the chicken leg in one hand. And you see him go to mutter something, but as soon as he does, the collar he's wearing crackles very brightly and disintegrates him.
Oh shit!
Huh. They have Battle Royale collars on, huh? I get
Sounds
it.
like it.
This is just all kinds of movie references in this hut.
That's not the problem with that I'm seeing.
What's next?
Yeah.
You've got this one here is rapidly melting into the ground.
Yeah, Zook will come grab some eyeballs. Because Zook's next turn he was going to come around the corner to fling an arrow and goes, huh. And then grabs the eyeballs.
Yeah, this
I
over
think-
here is just a pile of dust. The pitchfork, everything but the chicken leg.
I say take the dust just...
Yeah.
Because
that
we
was
gotta have
entirely
some
right.
evidence.
Did the collar disintegrate itself too?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
Tarin will pull out that
I-
bottle he put the
I
eyeballs
I
before.
explained what I saw to the party, by the way. I don't want. I'm not hiding information.
we thought
Do
you
you
just...
Do you have any bonus bottles for me to put these eyes in?
You could probably squeeze all the eyes into the same bottle, just for
Yeah.
simplicity's sake.
Well, I don't have an extra bottle anymore.
No,
I gave
do,
my
it's
last...
fine.
Okay, yeah, so let's just give all the eyes to Tarin.
I'll float the eyes over there. There you go.
I scoop out the eyes and hand them to Tarin with my
And
bloody
Tarin
gloves.
carefully pulls up the dust and puts it in a pouch in his coin pouch.
What part of that dust is the eyeballs?
That's for Locke to figure out.
Yeah.
And then he'll put that in the bottle with the eyes, seal it up, and put it in his pouch. I think there's one left, right?
How many were there supposed to be?
Thought there was 5.
We've killed.
Did Locke say?
I
Yeah,
thought
we've
he
got
said
5.
5, but I might
got
just
5.
be misremembering.
You've only killed 4 of them. Well, you killed 3, and the last one got disintegrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't look so good, Arik.
Yeah, who needs healing?
I do.
Turn
Alright.
as a singe, and that's it.
Alright.
Um,
I will
Khalil
prayer
is-
healing if you give me 10 minutes.
Khalil has no injury.
I will
I
do...
don't need much. I'm only down by like 5 if you don't have much to give.
How's Daniel looking?
Daniel looks fine. Daniel congratulates everybody on a glorious battle, well fought.
There's
Yeah.
more to come, my friend.
I think there's at least one more of those still in the hut.
But
This
hey,
is-
we said when it...
I could do with 10 more.
I think my sword arm will be tired after that much. I'm still oh, well, minor.
Pace yourself.
Says, my arm does not tire so long as my conviction holds.
Zook just kind of chuckles. He's like, well, one of our plans was to try to go after those guys, and they were so kind as to come to us, so...
Eldove thinks Daniel is his favorite.
But he doesn't breathe fire.
He brings the fire of his convictions.
He does
Alright,
say,
you
though,
giving
before we press on any further, I would need to convene with my lord in a time of prayer.
Will that work here?
He shakes his
No.
head.
No. We'd
He's
have
like,
to leave.
I cannot hear the voice of Bahamut in this place.
Do you want to try and get your armor first, or
He
I'm
nods.
still
He
pretty
says,
good on?
if you are able to lead the way, I will follow.
I think most of us, maybe aside from Arik, are still pretty good on resources. I'll look over the group.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm fine
I just
with
need some
resources.
healing.
I just need to heal.
Eric, Daniel walks over, lays his hands on your shoulders, looks deeply into your eyes, gives you a little tongue thing.
Alright.
No, you regain 29 hit points.
29, you said?
Yeah. And you all
Alright.
see the holy energy leave Daniel's body and enter Eric's. 29 hit points.
Cool.
Nice.
Then Daniel turns his head and says, the priest of Osprim is fine to press on.
Arik opens his mouth to interject, but closes it instead.
Daniel's my favorite. Alright, so as far as I know, the only entrance to the armor room is through the dream world.
Are you?
I don't...
Yeah, sorry.
No,
Arik,
that's... Good.
Eric, if you're still hurt, like nobody else really is, so if you just want to hit yourself with a single target heal, that'd
Yeah,
be fine.
okay. I can cure wounds. It's all good.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Alright, so we go in here expecting to enter, and I'm saying this out loud, so we go in here and expect to enter that small 4-door room, and then leave expecting to find the room with the circle of armors, I think. Maybe. This one still confuses me. It wasn't really on the... it's on the triangles, but I don't see how it works with the triangles.
Okay, so Tarin opens the door.
Yep. And I'll wait for everyone else to gather around it before I step through.
And Daniel's right behind you.
Okay, remember to think about the room, Daniel.
And in we go.
Wow.
Okay. And you all enter
Hey, we're back.
the small stone room, and once again, Fred looks fine, but Daniel looks like he's
Which door?
affected.
Which door do we enter from?
The south one.
All right, let's try this again.
Alright, so...
Well, we found out we can just push him through whatever door we're going to leave through. We found out that that works.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
it did work.
So,
That did
we
work.
got to the terrible armor room through the east door last time. I don't know if all the doors are connected or what, but let's just try east door, thinking
Expecting
about
the terror armor.
door.
Alright, I'll take Daniel and I'll go first.
Okay.
So first thing I do is I
Do you look
grab
through, or
Dan-
do you push Daniel through first?
I wrap my arm around him like holding him real buddy, and then we both go through. Someone holding the
You-
door open.
Go through the door, and you end up inside the creature cabinets, where all the vampire critters are. Coming in through the east door.
I hate this room.
Do you come back through quickly, or...
I assumed everyone was going to follow me.
Oh, Eldove comes right after.
No, okay.
Yeah, so I guess we all go barreling through.
Yep. Since everybody else decided to go barreling through.
We're barreling through.
So yeah, you come on through.
Oh, Brickroad, does Hex drop when I go back into the?
Yeah, your hex is gone. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what I saw.
that's a short rest, and
What do you see when you go through once Daniel comes to?
He
What do you
has this reverent look on his face, and he keeps glancing back at the door that you all just came through. And he says, "I ought not speak of it, my brother."
I only question you because hope maybe if we all thought we would see it, we would all come to with you.
Okay, so that expecting we are in this room now.
Yeah, and the door on the opposite side is made of gold. And you've already taken care of all the vampire critters, and there's a trap door here.
So, and then Zook says to Daniel, okay, so obviously it must not work if you haven't actually seen the room, so the next time you find yourself in that dream world, whatever happy dream you were having, what you do is you reach behind you, and you desire to open a door to your companions, and that should lead you to us. Expecting to find an exit to us.
And it takes a moment, but he nods, indicating that he understands.
Because it's a dream, so dream logic works. So just reach behind you without looking and expect to grab a door. So hopefully next time he can find his way to us, because God only knows.
Meanwhile, do any of the doors in this creature cabinet room lead to where we're trying to go?
There's a gold door, but I don't think gold door leads to the armor room. The only entrance I have noted to armor room is through the dream world. I know that there was a spiral staircase up, but I don't think we ever went all the way up it, did we? Or did we?
No, we
didn't, because nonsense happened and we had to deal with that.
And then we went back through the door to the dream world, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as far as we know, that's the only way to that room, is to keep doing the dream world shenanigans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
So we're going to go back to the dream world. Okay.
Yep.
Orphan's gonna when Orphan goes through the door, she's gonna expect to find herself with Daniel.
You all enter this room from the south door. And once again, Daniel goes into his little trance. But after a few moments, he reaches behind him and makes a motion like he's turning a knob and walking through a door. And as soon as he does, he sees clearly. He looks around the room and he sees all of you.
Welcome back.
That's how it works.
No, you just have to expect to be here when you go in.
And again, he nods.
Okay.
Where's Orphan?
I think I came in too late. I think he was already in the small room before I went through.
No, the whole party's together. I didn't hear anybody saying they were staying behind.
So, do we just want to keep trying to East Door and see if these things rotate? What?
That seems like a reasonable choice.
All right.
Sure.
The reason more as likely as anything else.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
East Door ho.
East door ho. Open the door and look through.
Yep.
And you see
The dragon.
the testing labs. Where you just fought the devils.
Bollocks.
Do a quick one. Just close it up, open up, look through.
Yeah.
Do it again?
Because this isn't sucking us through, right?
I thought it sucked
Yeah, these
through
always
immediately
suck.
when leaving the dream.
All right,
room.
I have an idea.
Okay.
One person goes through, and if they do not arrive in the room, they just come right back around and go through. And after 5 seconds, if the person doesn't come back, then either something bad happened, and we have to go rescue them, or they're in the room that they want to go, and we have to go join them.
Actually, we do this. I stay here, and let's see here. Who do I have linked up to my silver eye right now?
Oh, that's a
Zook.
good idea.
Zook,
Tarin.
Fred, Arik, or Orphan?
Yeah, we can cover all four doors.
I dropped off of Tarin when he wasn't here at last session.
Okay.
So.
All right,
So I
so each of
switched
us
to
takes a
Fred.
door.
I'll go east.
Fred is very much not doing this.
I totally no. That's not why. I was saying no. Here's my idea: is we just link it up with one.
Okay.
Yeah, we only need
I-
three.
I-
Only need 3 people, really.
Okay, so Khalil going through one door and the other 3 are going through other doors.
No, I think Khalil's staying behind.
Khalil's
Yeah.
staying behind.
All right,
kinda
well,
like
I'm gonna
in this
hold.
situation.
I'm gonna say every door that someone goes through, someone should be holding open on the inside. So I'll hold open the one that Zook's going through.
Orphan's
Okay.
I'll
opening the
hold
west
open
door.
orphans.
Zook's
And
going
Fred,
through the
you
north
can hold,
door.
hold open the third one.
And is Arik going through the third door?
I guess so.
Okay.
Alright, this will be interesting.
Zook,
Yes.
you see the testing labs.
All right.
Orphan,
Mm-hmm.
you see the creature cabinets.
Okay.
Arik, you see the armory.
Alright. I'm going to take the next 3 actions that I have to cycle through Zook, Fred, and Orphan.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And then once I see that Arik has
Wait.
it, then I
So you
once
do
I
have
see it,
Arik.
Arik
Okay.
has it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
look
I
at
do have
Eric's
Arik.
eyes, and he's looking into the armory.
Okay, I point toward the door that Arik went through.
All right, I'll hold the door open until Zook comes back.
Duke comes back.
Zook,
through.
Orphan.
Same with
Yeah.
orphan.
Orphan.
Alright, then we all go through.
All right.
That was a good plan.
I came up with a plan.
Nice.
I feel happy.
You didn't even sell your soul for anything.
Yeah,
know, right?
good job.
Yeah, you
And
just
you're into
got-
the armory.
I'm
And
on the patch, you know.
right away, Daniel recognizes his plate mail. And he spends a while taking it, gingerly removing it from this mannequin.
Oh, I was going to warn him not to touch it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Eldove, can you telekinesis to sit?
Alright, we had to touch it eventually.
Fair enough.
Well, nothing happens when he touches it.
Okay.
You
Well,
guys,
just
you
let the
guys-
record show I was against this.
Okay. And
Not fast enough.
holding his armor, he comes over to Eldove.
Mhm.
Says, "Would you do me the honor of squiring for me?"
Oh, absolutely.
Daniel pulls off his chain shirt, which has been ripped partially to shreds by the devil pitchfork, throws it on the ground, just discards it. Does Eldove actually know how to don and doff plate armor?
I have no idea, so I'm asking him questions.
Make an intelligence check.
Khalil would offer if Eldove looks completely clueless.
You are brethren with the wrong kind of dragon, asshole. I
Yeah,
don't
that
think
is
so.
such a bad idea.
Tarin could offer him ideas over the mind link, actually. Tarin's professional
Intelligence
armor.
check, that's a 11.
Tarin will coach him over the
And
mind.
you start strapping him and bolting him into plate mail armor. And it's not the hardest thing in the world to figure out. You make 1 or 2 missteps, but he guides you the right direction. And when you're done, when he's in his glorious golden plate, he has his sword strapped on his back. He clenches your forearm, grips it in a handshake, just gives you an approving nod.
This is the greatest day of Elder's life.
Yeah.
Eldove, when we're done with this adventure, are you going to have to find a world with Dragonborn to live on?
Oh my god.
All right, that
So-
foolishness taken care of. Do we want to go up
Terrible
these
stairway.
stairs?
Yeah, I like it. I like the stair idea.
All right, you
I'm
go.
all-
You go
I'm pro
first.
stairs.
Alright.
Go up the stairs, okay?
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
Khalil backs up Tarin.
Duke, as usual, will pick up the rear, watch in the back.
The stairs wind up about 100 feet. And then there's a wooden trap door in the ceiling above you.
Oh, wait, we did go through this door.
Is
Orphan
this
went
what
through
leads
this
to the-
door.
Is that what leads to the
Oh,
taxidermy?
Oh, that's right. I did go through this door. That's right.
Right, yeah,
How
that's
did-
right. Now I remember.
Really? What?
It was the
it was
terrible
terrible.
grinding gears room with the pistons that almost crushed me.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
This door?
Yeah, this trapdoor. This was
Okay.
it.
I thought there was a different place for that.
Well, there's probably
I
nothing
thought we
through.
didn't make it
Your
up to the top
memory
of
is
these
not to
stairs.
be trusted.
No, it isn't.
So, okay, hold on. So that leads up to the loud mechanical room.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. What did we know about the large
Well, it
loud
leads
mechanical?
to a loud mechanical room. We're not sure
Right.
if it's the same room as the clock room.
Right, because Questus
I never.
told us
Yeah, I
that
never
the
saw the
mech
clock
wor-
room.
that the mech works are connected to the bronze gold room, or the crusted bronze room, the green way.
This place sounds like a mech works to me.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it doesn't sound
But
like
are-
anything on this side of the trapdoor.
No, but we suddenly remember how this works. Okay, so do we?
So the
wanna
question
just-
is, do we want to go to the mechworks?
Okay, my question is, and Zook is addressing this to Daniel. Do we need to bounce and then come back in, or are we pushing forward? Because he was acting like he needed to leave.
Yeah, Daniel says that in order he would like some time to convene in prayer with his god.
But he says
mechanical
sometime.
terms, what he's asking for is a short rest so he can reattune to his sword.
Oh.
But that
Short
has to
rest.
be that has to be outside.
to be
of the-
Can't do it inside, yeah.
Oh.
That seems like a reasonable request.
Yeah.
Do we
It's
want to
probably
do
gonna be
that?
a long rest though, because we want to get the spells we use back if we're leaving.
I mean, we can totally try to teleport out of here and bounce back again.
I can teleport us out of here right now.
Yeah.
Get us completely back to the inn.
Okay. I mean, do we think another 8 hours is really going to make a bit of a difference in her mood?
No,
No, I think we pretty much flushed any idea of us being welcome here.
Let me do
We
one
took the
thing.
staff, right?
Yeah, we have the staff. We can give it to quick. Let me do one thing.
Questions.
I'm going to poke my head through this trap door because Tarin still isn't remembering this.
Poke your head through the trap door. Okay.
Oh God.
Throw percentile. Do you want to go high or low?
High is always better.
High is better? Okay, then you
And the second he goes,
better
and does
hope
that,
you
I
roll
go,
high.
Wait,
It's too late now.
This is
Oh,
the
I know.
tens. So 35.
35? Okay. You stick your head up, and you can see through the darkness here, looking in all directions, and it's just like Orphan described. It's very noisy, and there are pistons throughout the whole room, slamming the floor with great force, vents of steam blowing up from the floor and the walls. Looking overhead, you see one piston slowly retracting into the ceiling, about to come back down for another strike.
Duck back out of the trapdoor.
And Tarin pulls his head back through, and it doesn't look like it's been smushed.
That's
Tarin.
good.
Yep, no, it's totally the piston room. Sorry, the dream room just throws me anytime I try to navigate this place.
So, Dreamworld is in the bronze realm, right?
Yes.
So if we go back to the dream world, go to one of the doors that has a, well, if we're just gonna teleport out, it doesn't matter. But our end game is through the gold path, right?
It's the centermost, yes. I think, yeah, Jazzy Baba's Woods, yes.
End game is through the gold path. We can get to it through the dream world, in theory. But if we're gonna just teleport out, then let's just teleport out.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think Khalil really wants the sword in the middle of the room.
No, take it, Lily.
Really? I think it's right up your alley.
Nope.
I think that sword is calling to you, and I think
Are
you really want it.
Are you really doing this right now?
Eric, do you think it would satisfy his new blood god?
It might. It really might. How cool would it be if you could command hordes of undead now to appease your dark god?
I don't know. How does it feel about hordes of undead?
Are you really?
Are we
tempting
even
me
sure
like
it's a
that?
god?
No, it's got to be a demigod at worst.
Daniel crosses his arms in front of him and looks at all of you, talking about a dark god in kind of a joking manner.
I don't think it's a god.
Well, Khalil is just kind of like, is this really the time to be talking about this?
I don't think anyone even worships it.
Well, like I
mean,
said, demigod at the best.
And Zook looks at Daniel and says, it's fine.
He says,
we haven't seen him at...
those who swear oaths and pacts to dark gods. Fine is not the word that I would use to describe such creatures.
It's really not what it sounds like. It's fine.
No, it's exactly what it sounds like.
Eric, it's fine. Let's teleport out of here so we can do our stuff.
He looks back and forth between Arik and Zook and Khalil. Then looks back over at Arik. He says, I do not follow Osprum's teaching, but I would trust her wisdom in this. He says, is there something that we must do? Is there evil we must chase away? And he reaches back and he just puts a hand on his sword and waits for your response. And
Arik.
Arik stands silent.
Arik, I'm curious.
Arik takes a long look at Khalil.
And he looks very young.
I bet he does.
This seems like an opportunity
Cast teleport. The awkward silence.
to ask Osprey for divine guidance once we get out of here.
And he says,
Arik-
I understand your trepidation. I too cannot hear my God in this place. He says, but I would be able to speak his wisdom. I have training in religion skill.
Yeah, what
Arik-
does Arik think that Osprey would want in this instance?
Arik explains to Daniel about the idea of the fish in the sea and the whole, the idea that it's okay to take fish from the sea as long as the fish have an opportunity to fight back from it, and all of that stuff, and the idea of cosmic forces, all being able to. Nothing is explicitly.
He says, that sounds very complicated.
It's incredibly complicated.
You know, when Daniel talks about his god, it's way more
He
awesome.
says, my oath is much more simple. I am to seek out evil and meet my justice upon it.
Judge, jury, and executioner, eh?
I look at
Guys.
Khalil again.
Guys, is this really the time and the place?
I don't know, I remember an anvil that detected evil. And it was pretty pissed at Khalil.
And you say that out loud?
I'm thinking about it.
Alright, open table right now. Let's stop joking around and get to the conversation. Eldove, you're thinking real hard about how evil Khalil is.
The judge, jury, and executioner bit was out loud.
Okay, and Daniel acknowledges it. He looks over. And he gives you a very just grim look, and he nods once. He looks like he does not want to leave this unsettled. He wants to get to the bottom of this, whatever it is, right now.
Zook just looks very concerned. He does not like it when mommy and daddy fight.
Fred has taken a few large steps back away from Daniel and Khalil. And he looks like he's just regarding the situation with this bemused look on his face.
Already writing verses.
Daniel, let me ask you this. Did Khalil not help you get through the dream room?
Says Khalil fights valiantly. Till now I've had no reason to suspect the source of his strength came from anywhere untoward.
Is his intentions not valiant in helping you?
Is that what your god tells you?
That's what I'm telling you.
And make a persuasion check.
Alright.
Osprey is in heal now.
You don't have to roll really high.
Oh, that was almost a 1.
That would have
Persuasion, 25.
25?
24.
24? That's way more than enough.
It was almost a 1, so...
And Daniel lets go of his sword. He nods again. He says, as I said, I defer to your judgment.
So maybe not jury after all. Turn will sort of nod approvingly.
Stoking that fire a little bit. That's good.
Tarin doesn't like lawful types. Doesn't usually come up with this group.
Yeah, after that one guy died, the moral compass of the party just kind of vanished.
You fought in a death arena against a slave. You were not the moral compass of this party.
And now Daniel wants to know about the arena in which you speak of. Who fought in the arena?
I literally could not be saying that in character.
I declared open table. It came out your mouth. It came out Eldove's mouth.
Then I was speaking nonsense, referring to someone who isn't there.
Because he was talking about...
I'm holding you to it. Daniel wants to know more.
He was probably referring to the stories he's heard about about Arik, from the rest of the group.
I said you, and he's not here, so there's nothing I can say that would explain what I just said.
And
He's
yet,
just gonna have to assume I'm crazy.
and yet Daniel wishes an explanation.
Khalil rubs his head, and he's just like, wow, we're really doing this right now.
We're really doing it.
When we first arrived in this world, there was a man, a dwarf, with us who was an arena fighter. He was killed in an arena fight.
And Daniel has this grave look on his face. And he asks, was it a good death?
Tarin kind of blanches at that and is like, yeah, by whatever measure you want. If you think you want lawful or crazy or honorable deaths, yep, absolutely. And he's obviously disgusted at the thought.
I saw the fight, and it was valiant. He fought to the bitter end.
Daniel looks around the room and says, I would like to think we all would.
I'd like to think I die accomplishing something for people not able to do it themselves. And with that, Tarin will start down the stairs.
Wait, what's stairs?
Wait, aren't we teleporting out of here?
We're at the. I assumed we were having this conversation at the top of the stairs after Tarin poked his head through.
Sure.
That's. Wait.
Now, have we all learned to guard our tongues a little better around the lawful good paladin?
No, I'm going to continue giving Khalil shit until the campaign is over.
Fair enough.
This is not going to stop Arik one bit.
No, it's fine.
So is the plan to use teleport to get out of the hut, then teleportation circle to get back to the inn? Or are you going to take a long rest outside of the hut?
I assumed we were gonna take a long rest past the inn, but I mean, at some point we might as well just set up some kind of camp outside the hut.
Doesn't really
Yeah, I
matter
don't
to
feel
me.
like we need to go to the inn that badly.
Yeah.
No, we can.
Yeah, if you guys set up camp in the wilderness, I mean, you can take a long rest, and all of you would get the benefit of it, provided you set up watches through the night, so you don't get ambushed by whatever's in the forest.
Yeah.
Rickard, if I take part of the watch, can I get the benefit of a short rest?
No, you get the benefit of the long rest, even if you take the watch.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, you guys will have to specify who's taking what shifts, so I can roll and see what happens to them on those shifts.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The long rest rules actually say you can take 2 hours of watch during your 8 hours.
Yeah.
All right, Eldove.
All right, and I will gather us up and teleport us outside to the Circle of Bones.
Quick.
To the Circle of Bones, not
There
outside
wasn't,
of the Circle
there
of
wasn't
Bones.
another chicken leg on any of the ones we destroyed, right? Those
No,
dissolved
they
with
were
them?
there.
No, there were, but nobody gathered them up. They're still laying there as far as you know.
fuck's sake, did we really?
I grabbed. And I said I grabbed the one where I grabbed those eyeballs.
I didn't hear
You
it.
did.
Yeah,
I heard you say you
Zook
cut
did
eyeballs
say
out.
it.
I heard him say it.
I definitely heard him say it.
I think there is one still there because I don't think that Zook didn't take all the eyes, did he?
I grabbed the. No, I thought Eldove was gonna grab them, but I guess he didn't grab the one that was near him.
I grabbed the one that was near me. I didn't grab the third one that got disintegrated.
Yeah.
Because disintegration doesn't destroy chicken feet.
No, it did not.
Oh well, I didn't grab that one, but I did grab
Yeah,
the
that
one
one-
that
that
was.
one's-
That one's still there.
I don't see chicken feet on anybody's character sheet.
Oh.
So, no, nobody's got one except for Eldove. Eldove, you've got the same one you had. So yeah, as far as you know, they're still all laying there. Now, you're going to set up camp inside or outside the Ring of Skulls? I missed that part.